loving place. Everyone in the neighborhood had a key to everyone's home. And I thought, okay, that was how it was down south a long time ago.
Yeah, that's right.
And so it was just it was a loving environment. It was nurturing.
Except for you being Nicaraguan.
Except for me looking like a Nicaraguan.
I wonder if that's where they get Nicker from.
Did you have an exposure to the educational process or system down there?
Mm-hmm. Education is completely paid for if you are from Costa Rica. If you maintain a 2.5 GPA, you automatically get to go to college for free at the University of Costa Rica. And people there are extremely smart. The educational system is a lot more of meeting you where it's very informal. Tests are, let's just sit and have a conversation in history class instead of writing essays. Let's do a PowerPoint presentation on the difference between the political parties of Great Britain and the United States. And so it was much more accessible in the way people thought and the way people believed versus sticking to the read chapter so-and-so and memorize sections A through Z. And people took advantage of education. It was free. They went. And everyone there knew English. Never once did someone say, you need to go back to America and learn Spanish before you come here. And so many times we say, you need to learn English before you come to America. Don't come here unless you know what you're saying. And never once. People were dying to learn English and okay, if you teach me how to say, how can I help you? I'll teach you the entire grammar of Spanish. Teach me these 2 sentences and I'll teach you everything you need to know to pass your class. And so it was very, very eye-opening. People are willing, they want to learn in Costa Rica. I'm not here.
Did you meet anyone there that you would consider the possibility of a lifelong friendship? Is there anybody that you still communicate with there?
Mm-hmm. Yes. There is a soda shop next to where I lived. I lived in a building. Below my building was a Linica de Ropa, a tailor. Next to her was a soda shop called Monte Alegre. And in the dorm room, they gave you tickets to eat at the different restaurants within my block. And at the soda shop, this old little lady was the sweetest lady I'd ever met in my life. And I would go in there and I would say, I want blackberry juice and chicken and rice. And she would go back in that kitchen and she would come out and she said, my love, I am going to make you the best chicken and rice I have ever made in my entire life. And I just thought, really? I fell for it. I was like, oh snap. I'm like, this is about to be good. And I swear, it was the best thing I had ever eaten. And her daughter was 26, and she spoke fluent English. And every day I would go in there and they would just say, I'm calling up to the school today about you. I'm calling up to the school and I'm going to tell them that what they're doing to you is not right. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to throw my scraps at their feet and I'm going to throw hog guts in their face and I'm going to tell them that what they're doing to you is not right. And so every day we would just have these conversations and they would say, tell me about Barack Obama. Do you know him? I would say, no.
Yeah, he's my homeboy. Didn't you know?
Right.
And
I would say, well, you need to write the embassy. Here's the embassy phone number. I already called them and told them you were calling. Here's the number to our president's office. And we are going to talk to you. And if you are hungry, here's my cell phone number. And if you call me at 2 a.m., I will bring you chicken strips and french fries if you are hungry. And I will scrub your floors. And I will do this for you because you are my American son. And they said, because your spirit, many people would have left after week 1 of living with roaches crawling in their bed. And I said, well, I didn't come this far to turn around yet, Mom. So we got to work it out. So I communicate with them daily. I mean, on Facebook and we chat. And they say, well, when we talk, we can only talk in Spanish. You have to remember your Spanish. And they're just sweet people. They make this dish. We have to recreate it one day at London's. You take shredded beef and you lay it in a tortilla. And then you put an egg in a skillet and you let it kind of circle around the skillet. And then you wrap the beef and the tortilla in the egg. So it's like a burrito and an omelet. And then you make this homemade tomato sauce and you put on top of there.
It's all.
And it tastes like a little bit of a roast beef, a chimichanga, and an omelet. I swear to you, it's the best thing I ever had. I was like, what is in this? And she was like, I give you the recipe. It's amazing. I was like, this is an omelet burrito. And I love it. This is the greatest thing ever. So,
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.